All right, this is second grade, Module 7, Lesson 18. You're going to need some materials, centimeter ruler, an inch ruler, one plain white sheet of paper, and an unused pink eraser, and some other items that you may have at home. Her focus today on this standard is I can measure an object twice using different length units and compare. I can relate measurement to unit size. Let's first start with our application problem. Ezra is measuring things in his bedroom. He thinks his bed is about 2 yards long. Is this a reasonable estimate? Explain your answer using pictures, words, or numbers. All right. So we're going to read again. Ezra is measuring things in his bedroom. He thinks his bed is about 2 yards long. I'm going to circle 2 yards. That's a measurement I'm going to have to come back to. Okay. Is this a reasonable estimate? So there's a question. Explain your answer using picture, words, or numbers. Well, in this case, I'm going to show you pretty much all of these. All right, so is it reasonable? It's probably going to be yes, or it's probably going to be no. So I'm going to draw a picture of a bed. Let's say this is Ezra's bed. Got a headboard and a footboard. Got him a little pillow right here. There's Ezra's bed. It says that he thinks it's about 2 yards long. Well, in the previous lesson, we did measurements of items. So if he says 2 yards, that's the width of 2 doors. So here's the width of 2 doors equals 1 yard. 1 yard. Here's my door, my handle. Okay. So Ezra could be right. Because the bed could be a little longer than 2 classroom doors. And that is 2 yards. It could be. He could be right. We don't have an evident way to prove without having any other measurements in this case. So let's move to our lesson. Our lesson today, I have 3 categories. I have an object, the length in centimeters, and the length in inches. We're going to be looking and measuring different objects and comparing the length of those objects. So the first object I have here is a pink eraser. First, I'm going to measure, first I need to write down what it is. Eraser, pink eraser. And then I'm going to first measure it in centimeters. So you're going to need your ruler. Measure it starting at 0. And it's about 6 centimeters. We're very, very close. Let's see if I can do it better this way. Yeah, it's about 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters. And then I'm going to measure in inches. I'm going to flip my ruler around. And it's about 2 inches. So comparing these, which is longer, centimeter or inches? Well, the number 6 is larger than the number 2, but they are the same length. Why do we need more centimeters to measure the pencil? Measure the eraser. Well, we need more because it's smaller units. Centimeters are much smaller. There's a centimeter piece, 0 to 1. And then looking at our inches, it's a much bigger piece. So centimeters it takes more of them because they are smaller. All right, let's pick another item to measure and compare. Let's take these scissors, for instance. Yours may be a different length. My scissors are the big scissors. First, I'm going to measure in centimeters. Let's see, as straight as I can. Starting at 0. And then going all the way to the end. It looks to be about 21. 21 centimeters long are my scissors. I'm going to flip my ruler around into inches. See how long my scissors are. About 8 inches. Again, we have the same length, but different measurements. Now, it takes more centimeters, it takes 21 versus 8 inches. The reason that is because centimeters, again, is smaller, or inches are bigger. What do you notice is the pattern in this ruler? We know that measurements of units are equal and they have no spaces between each one. All right. Using your ruler, draw 2 lines on your white paper. I'm going to draw it on my paper here. I'm going to draw one that is 5 centimeters long. 5 centimeters long. And then I'm going to flip my ruler around and draw another line that is 5 inches long. Stop at 5. 5 inches. Now we can clearly see what I was talking about. It takes 5 centimeters, 5 inches. It takes more of the centimeters to equal 5 versus 5 inches. The size is a big difference when it comes to measuring. That will roll us over into our problem set. And I will see you at the problem set.